Hello, my name is Shantae Bonner, and I'll be doing the sheep brain. Now, I do the camera around the room so she can see the whole room. Okay. I've already did 1 and 2. I've got my sheep brain already open. Examine and these are just my instructions. Examine the external features of the sheep brain. Compare the cerebellum, brainstem, and cerebellum structures. Okay, use this. This is the correct side. This is the cerebellum. This back part is the cerebellum. And this part is the spinal cord. From a lateral view, so from the side, locate the frontal. This would be the frontal lobe. This would be the patella lobe. This would be the temporal lobe. And the back would be the occipital lobe. And this part right up here would be in the front of the front part of the brain is the central sulcus. Central sulcus. Okay? Place the brain ventral side down to view the dorsal side of the organ. Note the pia mater extending downward into the sulci or the superior and lateral surfaces. Observe the dual matter, the acronoid matter, and blood vessels on the surface of the brain. My lab kit said that my sheep brain already came with the dura mater already taken off, but had it been on here, it would have been a white like a white coating, and then underneath that layer it would have been the acrometer, and that would be the glossy layer underneath the dura mater. Alright, let's see where I am. The two cerebral hemispheres are separated by a longitudinal fissure. Straight down the middle is the longitudinal fissure. Straight down the middle. This is the front of the brain, and this is the back of the brain. So this means this is the left cerebrum hemisphere, and this is the right cerebrum hemisphere. Turn the brain over to examine its inferior aspects. So I'm going to turn the brain over, get a good view of that. Okay. All right. When I turn the brain over, I need to view the olfactory bulbs. Now the olfactory bulbs, in the video they're stuck out pretty good, but mine is not. So the olfactory bulbs would be right up in here. Those are mine's not, I don't have anything sticking out, but they should be right here, the olfactory bulbs. Okay. Locate the optic nerve, find the optic chiasm. This would be the X-shaped, kind of right here. That's the X shape. The center part of the X is the optic chiasm. The top part is the optic nerve, and the bottom part of it is the optic tract. Yeah, the optic tract. Okay. find the patipulary it's right underneath the chiasm. That would be the, say it right, pituitary gland. Okay, locate the midbrain, the pons, and medulla oblonga. This is the midbrain. This is the pons, and then this is the abdubal, the medulla oblonga. So it's really like that. This part is the midbrain, and then after the midbrain is the pons, and then the medulla oblonga. Yeah. All right. Place the brain with the ventral side down. So I'm going to flip the brain back over. I don't know if I've said this part yet. I should have. This part that sticks out in the very back, this is the spinal cord. Now, I'm going to turn the brain back over. That's what it says to do. Using a scalpel, make a mid sagittal cut down the longitudinal fissure of the cerebrum in midline of the cerebellum to create left and right halves. So, once again, the line that goes straight down the middle that separates the two hemispheres, that is called the longitudinal fissure. And this one that separates the cerebrum and the cerebellum, that is called the transverse fissure. But I'm going to go ahead and make my cut down the middle. This is very, very soft. The videos I watched, theirs were kind of hard. All right, so here we go. All right. All right. Make a midline cut and note the to create left and right halves. Note the tree-like arrangement of the white matter that is in the cerebellar cortex. Let me open them up. Turn it this way so you can see them. Observe the exposed corpus callosum that extends along the medial fascia of the cerebral hemisphere. The corpus callosum. Let me get a good piece so I can see good. Here, I'll use this side. It looks like it's better. I'm sorry. The corpus callosum. I believe this is it. This part right here. This is the corpus callosum. The corpus callosum. That's the corpus callosum. Identify the lateral, third, and fourth ventricles. Okay. Let me make sure I got this thing right. That's the back end. Okay. Where the corpus callosum is, the space here, that would be the central ventricle. And then this is the third ventricle, and this is the fourth ventricle. Okay. Just outside the third ventricle is the pineal body. So, guess the pineal body somewhere right around there. Identify the thalamus and the hypothalamus. Okay, so the thalamus is up here, and the hypothalamus is down here. Slice a small cross section of the spinal cord. Slice a small cross section of the spinal cord. So, slice a small cross section of the spinal cord. So I'm gonna cut a small cross section of the spinal cord. Okay, I'm just gonna, the spinal cord, I've cut the spinal cord. I made this cut on the spinal cord. And note the classic butterfly shaped section of the gray matter and the dorsal and ventral roots on the outside of the spinal cord. I'm going to do both sides because I'm not really sure. And I believe that's it. That's it. I've named everything that I believe I was supposed to. That's the end of my video. Thank you.